Hi everyone, I hope you're all well on this very powerful, energetic day. I'm using the traditional tarot, the Rider-Waite tarot, for our reading today. I'll choose 3 cards, take some from the base of the pack. I'll choose 3 from the Destiny pack, 1 from Anastar's pack, and 1 from the Mystical Healing, as we're on this super new moon, solar eclipse in Aries. And super moons are when the moon is the closest to Earth, so we're going to really feel this energy. The solar eclipse is when the moon moves in between the Earth and the sun. The sun and the moon come into conjunction on a new moon, and the new moon is when the moon turns off her light and draws all the energy in of every aspect that's in a close proximity to her, any planets. So there's a power happening, a powerful energy. The solar eclipse in Aries is the first. It's the first new moon of the new astrological year, which the first sign is Aries. So we have the sun and the moon both conjunct very closely in Aries, bringing in new beginnings. When the sun and the moon are conjunct, especially as it's a solar eclipse, the sun is shining light onto the moon, and the moon is absorbing all this light. So the sun is shining light into our subconscious, the sun being our destiny, our desires, our soul journey. The moon is our feelings, our subconscious. So the sun is shining deep down into our subconscious, into those hidden realms that we may not have seen, but assisting us through this, assisting us through allowing these wounds to arise, is Chiron, who is also conjunct in this solar eclipse. Chiron is the wounded healer who was conceived through rape and left abandoned until Apollo, the sun god, found him and nurtured him and healed him and gave Chiron wisdom. So Chiron now is the sacred healer and is there assisting us through this powerful solar eclipse to allow our wounds to open and receive this anointing of the sacred light of the solar eclipse. Also in Aries we have Mercury in retrograde. So Mercury is a planet of communication and can communicate to the highest of the heavens to the lowest into the dark. So we have Jupiter working his magic here, helping us to retrack, to look at any area of our life that we have come out of alignment. Chiron there helping us to soothe the wounding that has caused that out of alignment, that inner wound. Also we have the great attractor here during this solar eclipse, the great attractor that draws all intrusions, all inversions, anything that's out of balance to it, to alchemize it. So we have the great attractor that's drawing and pulling anything that is not in alignment with our true essence, and asking that we release it. The great attractor is this energy. If you visualize an energy here that is saying, please give this to me. Don't try to work anything out in your head. Don't try and sort anything out in the outside world. Just give this to me. Surrender it. Breathe and let it go into the great attractor, into this energy, this void. And it will be alchemized, and something beautiful will be birthed from that surrender, and it will be us, it will be you. Chiron, the wounded healer, they're giving us the insights and helping us to heal any wound of the rejection, the separation from source, which is an illusion, as we are source energy. It's in the core of our being. It's just that we have got lost in programs and conditioning, and now we're waking up. We're waking up to this energy of source energy within. Light codes coming in, these powerful light codes that are coming in to assist in our evolution. Venus is also in Aries. Venus is newly from Pisces, where she received a spiritual download and has brought it into the first sign, the new year, into Aries, with all the wisdom of the sacredness of love, of how we manifest from a place of purity. She is there communicating through this solar eclipse. In Pisces, we have Saturn conjunct Mars. So Saturn and Mars sat together. And when I feel into Saturn and Mars, it's a feeling of the father and the son that have some issues. But in this place of Pisces, it's being healed. It's being cleansed in the healing waters of Pisces, in that spiritual download that Mars is receiving. It's in very passive in Pisces. So we've got the divine masculine receiving the download in Pisces, and Venus in Aries is conjunct to a very loose conjunct to Neptune. So Neptune is the higher octave of Venus, so absorbing and basking in that higher love, that beautiful energy of supreme love. So there's wonderful energies within the planets, where Mars is normally the warrior, is now become passive in a relaxing mood, is in that place of rest before it moves into Aries, where Mars will be ready for the next zodiac wheel, the journey of the zodiac. So we've got all this energy coming in, and we come from the lunar eclipse that was in Libra on the 25th of March. So Libra is the opposite sign to Aries. Libra in the South Node, where we are releasing and letting go of karmic relationships, but also the light being shone on our perception of those relationships, to take ownership of our judgments and criticisms and expectations of others and ourselves, and helping us to see where we maybe were in a place of codependency, where we were trying to fit in. This is a powerful healing that is taking place within our relationships and within our I am presence. So a powerful healing today, powerful energy. So during the time of the eclipse, also the north nodes are conjunct with this solar eclipse. So the north nodes in Aries is the way we are moving into our destiny, into our true North Star. So we're being guided to let go, flow with ease. As we are letting go, we're moving forward, we're shifting onto higher timelines, different timelines. So there is a alchemization occurring during this solar eclipse. The angelics are around us, the masters of light are around us, they're all holding us and assisting us through this transition. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest. And greatest good for the collective. There we have the Knight of Pentacles just jumping out. And also in Aries. Okay, so as we're going through this time of this solar eclipse, speaking our intentions into a glass of water. So that we're speaking our intentions into a glass of water and then placing the water outside and till after the eclipse, and then after the eclipse pouring the water onto the earth for fertilization, for our intentions to really seed. So we are placing our intentions and speaking them into water. Water holds memory, and then just pouring the water onto Mother Earth, not drinking it, pouring it onto Mother Earth, so that our intentions can manifest. So there we have there was a powerful energy shift then. So I'm asking for a message for the highest and greatest good for the collective, for anyone who views this video. There we have the 10 of cups, and of course that shift, moving things away. And then there we go. The Ace of Pentacles, beautiful cards. The 10 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Moon, Judgment, the Page of Wands. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is asking us to be still during this solar eclipse, to really sit and meditate, and to be very vigilant about our thoughts and our words, because this is a very powerful time. I just see this time as a wiping the slate clean. So being vigilant with our thoughts, keeping ourselves grounded in the vision of which we are manifesting, the vision of New Earth. The Knight there is holding his pentacle, but he isn't moving, he's just visualizing, and the Knight of Pentacles brings change. So things starting to change, things starting to shift as we stay still and stop trying to force things or rush around everywhere. When we stand still and just ground, then we come into alignment and we start to pull in opportunities and prosperity into our life. So this is a time of grounding this powerful energy, focusing on our visualizations this evening, doing our water, placing it outside, and then in the morning just pouring it into Mother Earth, doing our intentions today. Then we move into the 10 of Cups. This is happiness, the rainbow. So this is a time of pure happiness where love's concerned, where spiritual connection. So as we have let go from the lunar eclipse, which was very powerful of letting go, we are becoming clearer, and I can feel the divine masculine and the divine feminine that are within us. The divine feminine now, that is our intuition. We're listening to our intuition where maybe at one time we suppressed it, but now it's becoming so strong and guiding us, and we're listening to that now. So the divine feminine and the divine masculine, the divine feminine working with our divine creations, our intuition, and the divine masculine bringing the energy and the motivation and the action to bring it into this material energy, into this world, into in our lives, into our reality. So this is a time of happiness. So as we stay still, allow the energy to shift. This is a powerful, powerful biblical time. And as we stay grounded in stillness, then there is a wiping of the karma debt that we have healed. It is taken from us. The Ace of Pentacles. This is the hand of God coming from the clouds, bringing in this new beginning, bringing in health, finances, an increase in finances, an increase of ideas, because as we find out who we truly are, we have so much passion, wonderful aligned passion and confidence to move forward on our path. So this is the hand of God coming through, bringing in these beautiful energies and gifts for us to move into a new timeline. We will all come through this. This is the time of new beginnings. This is the time of rebirth. The 10 of Pentacles, material wealth in our lives. This is a card of joy, of peace of mind. And where we are moving to, the 10 of water and the 10 of Pentacles. The Pentacles is earth and the cups are water. So when we put water onto the earth, it flourishes. And this is what I'm seeing when we're placing our intentions in that glass of water and then we're placing them onto the earth. It's seeding something beautiful and prosperous on every level. The Page of Cups, bringing in a gift. And this is forgiveness. Forgiveness of ourselves and maybe others from our past, instead of keep reliving and staying in the past as we do when we hold on to unforgiveness. This is the page coming in with a gift of forgiveness, and that is truly a gift. So that goes off into the great attractor. We let any unforgiveness go, because when we hold on to unforgiveness, it creates a imbalance within our bodies that pulls us. Our body can't flow in harmony, holding on to unforgiveness. So this page is bringing us the gift of forgiveness. So take that, feel that forgiveness, forgiving ourselves, forgiving all our past lives, because this is very powerful energy, forgiving our bloodlines, forgiving everybody, every soul that we've come into contact with that has created something within us that has really stuck and we've held on to it at our own peril. It's not healthy. It's not going to solve anything. So this is the gift of forgiveness coming in. The moon, this is the solar eclipse, and the moon is a super new moon. On this solar eclipse, where the divine masculine and the divine feminine are coming together, the divine masculine is looking deep into our divine feminine and helping us to heal from wounds of past lives. So the moon is here, and there are the dog, a white dog and a brown dog, and these are the we feeding. Are we feeding our fears? Are we looking into the distortions and the upset and everything that's happened in our lives? Or are we allowing Chiron to bring his beautiful healing to dissolve victimhood, to dissolve rejection and abandonment, to allow us to come into that alignment on this auspicious day and night, feeling that energy coming in. The Judgment, the next to the last card in the tarot. So as we move through the journey of our lives and we come to this time of judgment, the angel there sounding her trumpet, waking us all up. This is a card of awakening, to do a life review, to forgive and let go into the great attractor anything that isn't making us happy, that we are projecting into any kind of relationship, because ultimately everything is a reflection. So we are letting go and we are allowing the great attractor to draw that out of us. It is like a splinter coming in when we have a splinter, and then it starts to fester all around it, and then our body starts to push that splinter out. This is what is happening with all this energy that is occurring all around us, moving us energetically, to be able to allow any stuck energy to be released. So this is a card of powerful upgrades, an awakening occurring. The angels sounding their trumpets, waking us all up. When we think of the angels and our guides, and we feel immense love. That is how we felt at the time of Lemuria, but then somehow we then start to project judgments onto people or situations or ourselves, and that is not of this. This is not the awakening, that's going back to sleep. So being vigilant, listening to those, the messages that are coming through, that are guiding us, and they are telling us, you know, this is your gift, and you are profound at your gift. To really believe that, because what you believe you will manifest. So this is a wake up. This is a powerful time of completion. of shifting on to a new path, a new direction, into a new timeline that does not consist of the dense energy that we've all carried. This is letting all that go, letting that baggage go, and moving through life light, filled with light. And then the Page of Wands, and you can see there he has his wand there, and there are green sprouts starting to come from his wand, starting to grow. He's very happy looking into that. So this is passion coming in, newness coming in from this solar eclipse. And this eclipse is going to last 6 months. So we're going to feel the effects and feel the upliftment, and there's lots of planetary movement and conjunctions during this month that are really starting to take us into that place of expansion, of magic, of Christ consciousness. We're letting go of anything that is not that. So a time of really finding that stillness today, lighting a candle, wearing some red for protection, and just feel our angels around us, and focus on our reality, on New Earth, where how you perceive New Earth to be, how everyone is thriving, how everyone is loved and cared for, how everything is divinely abundant, and we're all working and following our soul path that brings us joy and abundance. This is a time of awakening, a time of true joy, of light. So I'm asking now for a message from the destiny for the highest and greatest good for the collective, or anyone who views this video. There are lots of energy shifts going on as I'm doing this reading. So there we have the key to success, and this key reminds me of Chiron, of the energy of Chiron. Then we have finances. So finances starting to prove, the card of the gods, the moon, things changing in our relationships, as well as we've done this healing with the Libra, with the lunar eclipse, with Aries, feeling and doing the healing there. Then we have peace around our hearts. So this is a time of really finding that peace and stillness today, not doing anything so energetic. And the luckiest card in the spread. So where finances are concerned, our hearts are concerned, things starting to improve now, even our health starting to improve. We have turned a corner and things are starting to flow now. As we let go of the heaviness, we will flow through life. The card from Anna Stark. I'm just noticing this camera is moving. Oh, there we have the consciousness. Wow, look at this card. That consciousness coming through, and within this consciousness there are geometric shapes, there are light codes. Everything that we require for our soul journey is here. We don't have to go out and chase it. We do not have to try and force anything. It's coming through in these beautiful rays, these solar rays, these solar codes. It is Mercury retrograde, and Mercury is in retrograde, asking us to reevaluate everything. Mercury communicates to the highest of the high and the lowest and the darkest as well, so helping us to retrace our tracks and to realign, and anything that has took us out of alignment, or any kind of conversations that we've had with anyone, any communication that is not of light, is not of healing, to be dissolved now. Allow those threads that we have spoke, there are no longer serving us. There are actually causing hindrance in our lives to be dissolved now, and to use our voice and our communication with the utmost integrity. Energy medicine, powerful medicine. And this solar eclipse is occurring around the constellation of Mary Magdalene. So this energy medicine coming through for the divine feminine, asking us to take back our power. But when we take back our power, we do not stand in a defensive place. We take our power back by rising above and staying in alignment, and allowing the truth of who we truly are to show itself. So when we go into defense, when we get angry, we go back into the lower vibration, the lower frequencies. She's asking us to take our power back, which is pure medicine, and to keep ourselves in alignment with the knowing that everything that is of truth will be shown. We don't have to prove ourselves. We do not have to step out of alignment in any way. Everything will adjust and heal and create. We will create a place of purity from the divine feminine, and that's not a purity of we don't have relationships. She's saying it's a purity that we keep this vessel. There's a kundalini rising. She is saying there's a kundalini rising during this solar eclipse. So the holy oil will secrete from our base all the way up through to our crown. So there's a rising of the kundalini during this powerful eclipse. So taking time, drinking lots of water, using our water for our intentions. A cathedral of light, cosmic gateway, all these cards that are coming through that are so relevant today. This light coming through, the cosmic gateway, so things shifting. Pluto in Aquarius also activated through this solar eclipse, helping us and assisting us in the transformation and the mystical healing. Is ennoble yourself. Feel that wisdom within. Connect with divine source energy within. We don't have to be anything for anyone. We can take the mask off if we're wearing one, and allow our light to shine. We have an angel there with a candle guiding us to listen to our inner being. Recognize divine timing and how everything has aligned, how all these planets have aligned. The North Node in alignment and in conjunction with Aries at this time. All the planets that are situated in different zodiac signs perfectly for our evolution, for our growth, for us to step into a higher timeline. Recognize there are no coincidences, that this is all happening, and this is the longest eclipse. It's going to last 4.5 minutes at its ultimate, so this is the longest time for a couple of 100 years. So this is so powerful, and during that time of blackout, everything stops. Everything goes into stillness. So this is a time for us to do the same, because that, to go into stillness, is the best action to take. Focus on the higher truths. Vigilant of our thoughts, keeping our thoughts vigilant. So, wonderful messages today, all very positive. Feeling the energy of this coming in, that is so uplifting, opening up for these codes to come in, and the light of the super galactic core there. So we're moving up, we're moving through a time and space in the cosmos that is heavenly. When we focus on that, that is what we will manifest on earth. So I'm sending so much love. Have a wonderful evening. Do your intentions. Stay in peace. Stay in quietness. Go within, light your candle. Do whatever you feel that brings you peace within. So I'm sending so much love. Thank you. God bless. Thank you.